we welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Carolina Panthers and the New York Giants.
Set to kick off.
22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Tackle made by Jordan.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. 2 yards. Good enough for a first.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. 2 yards on the play. First down, Panthers.
Now back to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Now a throw here, hauled in. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 16 yards, a first down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
9-yard line.
2nd and 11. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Harper. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
A gain of 6.
And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Harper. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Panthers.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
And they'll try to run the option here. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make it 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from 8 yards out. And the Panthers take it right down and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Play action. Now Palmer. He'll get that complete to Alberto. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
On 2nd down, Palmer. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Fielded at about the 28. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. He's going to take off with it. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Carried by number 21.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down. That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Throw left side complete. That's Fletcher. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. On 1st down, it's Fletcher. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It's a Panthers 1st down, 17 yards on the play.
So they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
By number 28. Kaiser White on the tackle. 1-yard gain. Brings up
after 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Give him 9 yards on the scramble there, but it does leave him still a few inches shy with 3rd down looming. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 7-yard line.
Being chased out left. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Their mobile quarterback. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Panthers add on to their lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And it's now 14-0.
Giants nothing.
My quarterback rushing's been the difference for me. Just laying it out on the line.
Now
If it's
after the
hurt, fuck
touchdown,
it.
here's Gonzalez
If
on
fumbles,
to kick it
fuck it.
away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he returns this to the 22.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Palmer. That's complete. Okuebuna. 7 yards to pick up there.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 3rd and 1, it's Palmer. Got a man, Slayton. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
When you're struggling on offense,
Yeah, I'm in the middle of it
anything
now.
possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 3 yards to gain there, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Palmer. And he will find his man on the outside. The ball comes
Just
out.
gotta use a strip. Use a strip, yeah.
And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Now this one is running back out of the backfield. And they're well past midfield.
The way I
Just
feel
a
about
yard or
Byron
2 shy
Murphy.
of the 40. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
So I got 37 points on the bet thing. I get 40, I can make somebody a superstar. It's either him or my safety.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Fletcher.
40, yeah.
Gain of 3.
From a star to a superstar.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll
Need to
take
get
that
on
kind
that.
of run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Now the 2nd down throw on target. And he is out of bounds.
That works against me.
Before he's inside the 30. 11 yards there. 1st down.
I'm trash, bro. You can't do that. You can't hold me to them stages.
Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Oh, the ball comes out
Damn,
on the
ran
hit,
right
but they'll
towards
Well,
say
the
it's
gym.
incomplete.
we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. This offense so far on 3rd down, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Rolling to his right. Credit the Giants defense that time in pass coverage. 4th down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass that fell incomplete.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give them a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them.
This dude tried to dick me around on time.
Off the field.
Doing shit. He said, what are you doing now? I said, I can run about 10-15 minutes because I was taking a shit. He said, oh, will 9:30 work? I said, no, I couldn't get that at that time, baby.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though?
Hill's hit, and he lost the football.
Me, 17-9. I just got another instant.
And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on
Just
back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last
like we do in our fucking shit. You size me up perfect for it.
Starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
You said
that. Down to the 20.
I said it's got another history from you. You said how?
Give him 15
how?
there, and the Panthers have a first down.
Panthers.
Just how you do in the fucking league, so.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Here's first to goal. Gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away.
My guy's already got like 5 receptions.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a little bit of space there, takes it inside.
Yeah, but he can't be there definitely no.
Give him 4 on the carry there. It's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the 3.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Jordan Brooks, he's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. So they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. Back to throw here. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points.
That kicker punter thing was intended towards me because I took the past 2 years I made my kicker, maybe my punter. Especially last year, shit wasn't working for me at the time. I had to get some accuracy.
And this carries into the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something in a positive fashion? You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And here's Hofrichter now, the punter, as he sends this one away. It's fielded at the 45. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position.
He's only got one pause, baby. Can you pause with 2 minutes?
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. 31 yards. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
The kick is good.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And a route is on here.
I'm smacking nobody over here.
Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
They'll throw on first down here with Palmer. A quick slant.
I think it was a big fumble liability.
Gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 34-yard line.
And this time they'll just keep this on the ground. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Off the play fake. Here's Palmer. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. He was looking for Albert Okuebunam was the target there, but it'll be second down. They go play action with Palmer. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. At a potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
At the 44-yard line.
They'll throw now on the final play. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find John Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This will make it into the end zone, and not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play there out of Geis. 41 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Play action. It's Palmer. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. Now whistles here. I think a Giant jumped early. A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Following the penalty, it's Geis. And he'll take this one down near the 15. They get 1 yard back there to make it 2nd and 14.
15-yard line.
From the gun, it's Palmer. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab.
You said what?
And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
It's up and good, and it makes it 27-7 now.
Makes the score Panthers 27, Giants 7.
Now following the touchdown, Richter to kick off. Taking it about the 1. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
At their own 38-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. On 1st down, Fletcher. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And he's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. He'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a 1st down. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the 1st.
And a Panther 1st down.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. He'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It'll be a loss of 7 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and very long. On play action, they'll throw. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Operating from the gun, Palmer, and he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the 1st down.
Now throwing on 1st down and completing it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 1st down for the Giants as they pick up 12. From the gun, Palmer. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes. On 2nd down, here's Palmer.
toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Now Palmer on 3rd and long. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Taking it about the 16. 31 yards on the punt there. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Now a handoff looking right. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, 1st down. A CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. The loss of 3 on that 1st down pass play, now 2nd and 13. He rifles one that's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
At the 44-yard line.
So after the interception, here's Palmer. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
Incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. It's the Giants with possession of the football but needing points as we start quarter number 4. Play action. Now Palmer. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for Albert O. Albert Okuebunam was the target there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
They go play action now. Palmer. Able to find his running back, Geis. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. Palmer's hit, fumble. He loses the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. They'll roll him out right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
12 yards there and a 1st down.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Carolina.
Now they try the right side here. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 40.
I can hear it.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Eluding the pressure right. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On 3rd down, it's Fletcher. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. Up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Forced out to his left. Oh, strip. The ball comes out.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against him offensively. He's going to go up top again. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And the Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Out of the gun, Palmer. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this Be Who You Are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Giants' 3-yard line.
His pass caught at the 4. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Panthers use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And that stretches the lead to 27.
makes the score Panthers 34, Giants 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now.
Check your hot read. No. Off.
And the drive begins with a run by Geis. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
In your face. Check safety. Hatchet.
They stay on the ground. Geis again. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
The ball carrier.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. That's complete. Okuebuna. And he will have a Giants 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Devin White showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4. Now Palmer to throw on 2nd down. He gets it in the hands of Geis. And bulldozing his way through. And he's going to get this deep on a Carolina side of the field. A big play there on the catch and run. 55 yards. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score.
Three buzz. Check nickel. Check 37.
Geis, they'll try to run it. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen. It's been a hard go in this game today, hasn't it?
Yeah, this defense, they met pretty much every challenge in front of them this afternoon.
They're still trying to run the ball, but they're not finding much space.
On the ground, Geis, and he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Giants are able to cut into this lead. And they drew up the counter there. It worked. They're glad they drew up the counter.
And a lot of times what you're trying to do is just simply get the defense moving in one direction. It doesn't take much. Even one step's enough. Get them going in one direction and then cut back against the grain and let your running back finish it off and get the work done.
The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now down to 20.
Set to kick
now
off.
Following the touchdown, Richter to kick off. Taken at the 15, a short kick.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year on the road, no less, as they try to finish things off here in the fourth quarter. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. So this one is over. Victory for Carolina. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for Carolina, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.